What's up, guys? It's the Gamerization, and today I'm coming at you with a review, a real-life match review of the UEFA Champions League Final between Barcelona and Juventus at the Stadion in Berlin. What a big game this was! I saw a lot of tweets, about 1 million tweets, so it was a really big event worldwide. Barcelona going for the treble. I believe Juventus were also going for the treble, but they were heavy underdogs, especially in my opinion. The front three were just too much. The only way they would be able to beat Barcelona would be able to take away that possession and to be able to use their height advantage, which they did not use successfully in this game. So let's get into the beginning stages. Arturo Vidal opens up the game with a couple nasty tackles. Does get a yellow card and or a couple yellow cards. He just gets one yellow card. Warning signs for Vidal. We'll get into him later. He was absolutely ridiculous in this game. But 3 minutes in, Barcelona, the first real chance they had. I believe Messi goes and plays the ball wide to Neymar. Neymar doesn't really I don't really know what he's doing, but he lets it run past him, so he has to put his back to the defender. He does end up being able to turn because he doesn't get very much pressure, and he finds Iniesta making a searching run into the box. He plays a nice little through ball into Iniesta, pulls out he wasn't being marked, so it pulls the center back to him. It leaves a wide open Rakitic. The goalkeeper's also left his line at the penalty area he slides it to Rakitic, and Rakitic puts it in 3 minutes in. My team, FC Barcelona, puts it away 1-0. 3 minutes in, we were like, oh no, this is not gonna, this can't, not like this. 3 minutes, we don't want a ball in the UEFA Champions League Final. We want a really good game, but it definitely turned out to be that. But a couple minutes later, Barcelona still pressing, want to get a second goal, and really just deflate the hopes of Juventus. And they play a ball into Dani Alves. He gets set up right outside the box. He first time hits it. Buffon thinks it's going to the top right, but ends up going to the top left, and he makes a world-class save. Gianluigi Buffon, really top-class save, keeps Juventus in the game in the UEFA Champions League Final. And there's a penalty shot in about the 30th minute. Paul Pogba, they play a really searching through ball, and he's really in on goal if Alba doesn't make this tackle, and he actually does not even touch Pogba. I think Pogba really sold that one. But going into the half, Juventus really just needed to calm down. Arturo Vidal, what on earth was wrong with Arturo Vidal? He made so many nasty challenges. He really wanted to get sent off. Hopefully I could show you the meme I saw on Twitter. I was dying. I mean, did he want to get sent off in the UEFA Champions League Final? He wanted to get a red card for some reason. I don't even know. It was just ridiculous, the amount of stupid challenges he was going in on. And yeah, but Juventus came out re-energized, knew they could. This was not this was a task they could come back from, and they did put on the pressure on Barcelona. 55 minutes in, they catch Alba out of position. A great back heel by Marquisio to Lichtensteiger, who plays a ball into Tevez. He turns Piqué beautifully. Puts a shot on goal. World-class save by Ter Stegen, who really, that was promising to see him make such a world-class save, but it does rebound to Alvaro Morata, the ex-Real Madrid man, and Juventus are in this game. Back in it, 1-1, tapping Alvaro Morata. And this is the game I was hoping for, to be honest. I really wanted Juventus to get back in this game, and they did. They really put on the pressure after that on Barcelona. Barcelona really in cruise control coming into the second half, and at the end of the first half, really weren't pressing that hard after that first goal. Tevez had another chance. He fires it over the bar, and you're thinking, wow, if Tevez puts that in, it's a whole new game, and Barcelona really has to try to break down Juventus, which might have been proved to be a really hard task for Barcelona. But they were very lucky. Tevez, first times, instead of trying to take a touch and set it up perfectly for a perfect shot, rushes his chance, and Juventus end up paying because 68 minutes after Juventus is piling on so much pressure, creating so many chances, Lionel Messi says, I'm having none of this. He takes on about 3 defenders, drives, he keeps driving, takes on another center back. You think he's going to pass it because Suarez and Neymar have a chance to just have a chance. They have acres of space. and it's kind of on a semi-counterattack, not really a counterattack. And Messi smacks it though, right to the right of Gianluigi Buffon, and Buffon makes a really good save, but it does land into the path of Luis Suarez. Evra is nowhere to be found. He should have been there on the right of Buffon, and Suarez with a tap in, and it's 2-1. And after all that attacking by Juventus, that must have been deflating to see Barcelona get one back, courtesy of Luis Suarez. And maybe Evra was just didn't want to get anywhere near Luis Suarez, afraid he might get bit instead of being abused, verbally abused this time. Anyways, after that, there was a penalty shot for Paul Pogba. Alves, it was way less clear-cut. This was a little more controversial than the first one, because in the first one, Alba really did get all ball, but you could see Alves drag Pogba down, but Pogba really exaggerated it. He's almost twice the size of Dani Alves. Not twice the size, but he's way, way bigger than Dani Alves. And Dani Alves, a little cheap there, but as a Barcelona fan, I was very happy to see that not be a penalty call. And in the 90th minute, they bring on Xavi. Final game, I thought they were going to start him, but they did not start him. Then they bring on Pedro, who just signed a contract to like 2019. And in the 90th minute, Juventus hauling everyone forward. And this is how this really happens in FIFA a lot, and it's actually realistic in some games. And Barcelona hit him on the counter. Messi finds, I believe it's Neymar. Neymar looks like he's going to lose it. He finds Pedro, who just been subbed on like 20 seconds earlier. Pedro, very patient, waits for the defense to set, plays it back out to Neymar on the left wing. He can finesse it to the bottom right corner, but he chooses to use the left. Neymar ends the Champions League final with the goal. Smashes it to the bottom right corner with his left foot. It's 3-1. Game, set, match. No way Juventus is coming back. There's only a couple minutes left more of extra time. Deflated Juventus after that. They do try to create a chance or two, but it was not enough. Pogba, it was a good game for Juventus. They really tried their hardest. Even Pogba had a chance before that Neymar goal. Had a header over the bar. Really could have changed that match again, but they were not enough. They could not stop the three-headed beast of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. The midfield played very amazing. Iniesta, Rakitic have to be man of the matches. They bossed the midfield. Really did well helping out the defense. I have to give it to them. The forward three, they did their business, and they got the Champions League final win. Let me know what you thought of that game. I thought it was a really, really good game. Juventus, this was the result I was predicting, either 3-0 or 3-1. I knew Barcelona were going to get the goals. They did get them, and Juventus, they were the underdogs, and they did lose this game, but they played valiantly. But once again, let me know what you thought of the Champions League final. Who do you think should have won? What do you think about Vidal? What do you think about the game in general? Let me know in the comments down below. If we hit 5 likes, If we hit 5 likes, I'll try to upload another video, but I don't know if we will. But anyways, have a great day, guys, and peace.